Hi, Mike King here. Well, as you can tell, I'm on the road again, but it's been a great trip. Really just right in the middle of the trip. I'm in Sheridan, Wyoming today. Had a great experience here. I have to brag on them. Really came here for two reasons, really two wonderful reasons. One, to attend and support and be a part of their localized ordination and commissioning service here, which they took the initiative in doing and invited our ministry team to come and help put on and execute. And our Reverend James Marshall did a great job. I'll talk more about that in just a second. But also, we have a brand new national board member, Barbara Skelton, who is a fantastic volunteer locally and active supporter of Volunteers of America, even running and hosting her own program, if you will, of horseback riding and therapy for veterans and helping them get over their moral injury and their PTSD, doing it at her own ranch. I mean, literally treating them like family. It's really a quote from her, treating them like family, and they are a family. Fantastic service. We are fortunate to have her serving on the national board and really helping us carry, if you will, the flag of moral injury and support for this to our nation's capital. And so we are thrilled to have her. So we had a wonderful time together to really talk about that and discuss that and look at strategies for the future. But at the same time, yesterday they had just a fantastic service, and have to really compliment Jeff Holsinger, our outstanding CEO here, who has truly brought about an incredible amount of growth through mergers and expansion, and frankly building goodwill throughout the entire Northern Rockies region, which covers Wyoming and Montana, if you will, and even parts of South Dakota. I was lucky enough to get to go to an open house. They literally were hosting an open house at noontime for the new employees who had come to Volunteers of America family from the merger. And I was just lucky that it happened on the same day and got to really watch Jeff in action while he made the perfect welcoming remarks, if you will, for these new staff members, bringing them into the Volunteers of America family and treating them like family. We are proud and honored to have you here, folks. It is fantastic. You're going to be a part of our family, and our family is going to embrace you. And Jeff really kicked that off and led that off in a marvelous way in his remarks to them and hosting them like family, if you will, for a luncheon and almost like a covered dish kind of circumstance. But it was fantastic. Held outdoors, and let me tell you what, it's nice to go outdoors when it's only 80 degrees. When I left Texas, it was 110. So this has been fantastic. Beautiful sight yesterday for their service that they held outside, truly in nature. If you can't see God's work in that, you can't see it anywhere. It was fantastic, and congratulations to Nick Engelhoff for doing the organizing on this. Their pastor here, their chaplain here, did a fantastic job. And it's kind of a one-man show at times when you're working on these kinds of things, and Pastor Nick couldn't have done a better job. In addition to that, I want to share with you another activity we had this week representing Volunteers of America with a congressional briefing that was hosted by Leading Age. The Leading Age put on great leadership provided there by Katie Smith Sloan, a congressional briefing on the challenges that we are all facing on the workforce issue. This was focused primarily on healthcare folks and then healthcare concerns, where we have just a horrible workforce challenge, if you will. We literally have 23% of our own jobs vacant within our own healthcare work within Volunteers of America. And you see statistics like that really across the nation, truly averaging in the most recent study virtually 35% and more turnover rates in these areas. And what happens here is when you have a shortage in these workers, it's not like when I run into a pilot shortage, if you will, at an airport and my flight gets canceled. That's an inconvenience. That's just an inconvenience. When we have workforce shortages for the services we provide, that means someone's mother or father doesn't get served, that needs critical health care and residential health care, if you will, and skilled nursing, assisted living, you name it. It becomes a life or death issue. So these are important issues for us to take before Congress. Leading Age did a fantastic job of doing that. They're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to work with them on this, and at the same time try to disseminate information to the field on how you can be impacting this with your advocacy, with your government leaders, if you will, so we can identify ways to really solve this problem, because it impacts the lives that we're here to serve. And the fact those are the lives that you're saving every day. We love you for that. We love you for being in this love business and putting that out there for us. You're doing a fantastic job. Take care. Bless you.